Well, hello. I've just watched Ghosty do his little review of SolydX. So I thought I'd do a quick one on my installation of SolydX. I downloaded it and installed it. I think it was on the actual day it was released, so I've had it for a few days now. As you can see by the wallpaper, I've maintained the orange theme, but I've got rid of the rather, I thought, boring wallpaper that they have as their default. This has been installed on one of my HP EliteBook 8470p's. This is the one with the 1366 by 768 display. The other one has a 1600 by 900 display. The machine has 8GB of RAM and it has 2 SSDs in it, as I removed the optical drive and put a drive bay in there. The main distro on here is MX18, and that's on the first SSD. The second SSD is a 500GB partitioned 3 ways, on which I've got also Arco Linux and Debian, as well as this SolydX. I've played with it a fair bit. In fact, for 2 days it was what I used as my daily driver. I didn't use it yesterday, but I've been using it a fair bit today, merely because I want to exercise it and just check it out. It is installed with all my standard packages, so I've got Genie and the Bluefish editor in there. Simple screen recorder, open shot. I don't know. No, I couldn't find Digicam and Show Photo, which is what I normally use for tweaking about with sort of photographs and image files, but that's fair enough. I don't do much of that anyway these days. So this is basically what it looks like. I've got my scripts in my bin directory, backup tool, which is Joe Collins backup modified so it works on Arch distros as well as Debian based ones. DD USB, which is my script which runs DD to put an ISO file onto a USB. DUP for Debian update. That's Joe Collins up backup utility. Actually, I don't need that anymore. I haven't used it in ages, so we'll get rid of it. And upGirfs is update, grub, and the init RAM fs is a little script that does that to when I load a new installation or new distro on, it just updates the grub and init RAMFS to pick up that new distro and update the grub menu sort of thing. So it's nothing terribly special, but it just makes it easy to do. And in my local directory I've got a bin directory where I've got my install list utility, which would install my default set of packages. So there we go. So it's quite nice. I quite like this as a Debian based installation. As Ghosty said, it's fairly well just Debian with a few of the SolydXK extras in their own repository. It has a terribly orange theme to it. I've changed the look and feel. I've gone for Breeze Dark X for the style. For the icons, I've gone Evolver Flat Vivid Sunken Dark rather than the Evolver Flat Vivid Sunken. And on the window manager side, I've gone for the Breeze Dark. So as you can see, things come up with a dark theme. Yeah, it's quite nice. Anybody looking for an easy install Debian based, it's really rather nice. If you want to wait for the community edition, which is what I'm really waiting for, and will be replacing this with as soon as it becomes available. They have a community edition coming soon, which is based on the testing branch of Debian. That's Bullseye. They do have a 32-bit version also coming soon, so those of you with old hardware but want to have something to make it do something useful, handy for a browsing machine or whatever. Not much use for playing games probably. I don't play games much, so it's not really anything that worries me. But no, I quite like this, so yeah. That's it. I think we'll call it a day. I don't really have much more to say about it. It seems rock solid. It's easy to use. It's Debian with a few tweaks and a very orange theme to it. Probably because the home base for it is the Netherlands, and as we all know, that's the land of orange. Bye.